Hi, this is Mike Pattison, and I'm the Houston Chapter Chair for TechExecs. Today we're having a CIO forum, and a very exciting time, and we'd like to give you a few sound bites to give you a flavor of how the event's been going. I'm here with Charles Almusa, who's one of our panelists today. Charles, give us a little bit of background about yourself and what you're going to talk about today.
Mike, I'm the Chief Operating Officer for Remax in the state of Texas, and I'm also their General Counsel, so I get to cover a little bit of the legal aspects and the operations side of the business. Today, specifically, we want to talk about social media and how it interacts with the real estate platform as well as IT, in addition to some of the new and upcoming innovations in technology, such as geomapping, geosourcing, and what we do as a company to look for the right IT candidates and how that's going to blend in with our business model today. Social media is not going away, and we all have to understand that. It's how you blend what you're trying to do as a company to reach those platforms. The other thing is social media is not a marketing arm of some sort. It's more of a, I call it a cocktail party. It's more of a discussion and dialogue to bring ideas and notoriety to what you're trying to do, but in a soft-selling manner. I would say there are some new, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn are the primary ones, but there are some new ones, and the more new ones out there are actually combining the systems together where one person can use one platform and look at their LinkedIn customers, their Facebook customers, and what they're posting, how they're posting it all in one single unified platform. So that is the new way of looking at it, instead of having a membership with each one of these different platforms and trying to focus a strategy on each one.
Here is Jim Bailey. He's on our panel today. Jim, could you tell me a little bit about yourself and what you're going to talk about today?
Sure. My name is Jim Bailey. I'm Chief Information Officer at Robbins & Myers. Been in the IT industry for a little over 20 years, taking a unique approach to IT that's just not technical. We do a lot of business focused and a lot of business value add for the company. So we look at ways that we can take business technology innovations into the company to help improve value add. And today we're going to be talking about social media and social media's impact within the business, and really how do you implement that?
Okay. Quick question is, in not just social media, but we're also going to be talking a little bit about the use of telephony or cell phones to do something. How difficult have you found it to be from a technology point of view, to use or to include cell phones as part of a delivery vehicle for your IT platform?
Well, I tell you, it's getting more and more open today than what it was a long time ago, because there aren't just cell phones today. They're really mobile computing devices. And the idea is to think outside the box and how we can use those tools to help better improve, business value add or help the business better communicate, via BlackBerry applications or via online access to inventory or to our customer information through our mobile computing devices. So it really is a wide open field at this point. The challenge is how can you focus that to where you can get immediate value add without too much of a shotgun approach.
Well, thanks, Jim. I'm looking forward to hearing your comments today as part of the panel. We'll see you then. With me is Rick McCabe, one of our speakers today at the TechExecs event. Rick, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and the high points of your presentation today?
Thanks, Mike. A little bit about myself. Well, I've been doing this. I've been in this industry about 20-some years, various leadership positions at Oracle and with my company now, ForceSource. Today's presentation, it's interesting. A couple weeks ago, I picked up this recent Gartner survey of the CIOs talking about the shift in the economy from recession to recovery, and what that meant to IT, going from cost savings to more strategic initiatives and ultimately innovation. And I just really started applying that to okay, are we ready to make that shift, and what do we need to do as leaders? It's good time to stop, assess our performance, and consider improvements going forward, so that we're prepared and our teams are prepared to make a difference.
That's good. One quick question: if you could tell one of our viewers one important point to prepare themselves to be better team player in this new economy and in the IT world, what would you say?
Yeah, and that's really what we talked about. A good time to stop, look in the mirror, think about how you reacted during the recession, how your teams reacted, what you could do differently. I just think it's a great point for self-assessment and getting some feedback and fixing whatever may be broken or just making some improvements. ForSource is a service provider. We're offering U.S. companies a Mexican alternative in their sourcing strategy. When you think of India and China and all these places, it's a great distance. What we found through our implementations is what proximity really makes a difference. To be in the same time zone, to be able to take a day trip and go down and see your team or come back, really makes a significant difference for certain business functions. And so that's what we're doing. We're offering U.S. companies a Mexican alternative to sourcing.
With me today is Chris Stacy with the Houston Rockets. He's one of our panelists. And Chris, could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure, Mike. I'm the Chief Strategy Officer at the Houston Rockets, basically in charge of the business side, so the operations, pricing, marketing, retail strategy, and all the interactive activities that the Rockets roll up to me.
Some of the things I've heard you talk about for what you're actually doing with the Rockets sound very exciting. Can you give us a sneak peek of what you're going to be talking about today?
Sure. From my standpoint, it's really exciting to be at a conference with the intersection of technology and strategy. So I'm here really to talk about some of the ways we use and leverage technology to enhance our customer experience, to drive profitability for the business, and really to improve our general customer experience the minute they come in the game. So we've done a lot with social networking, a lot around mobile applications to really enhance the customer experience. From my standpoint, we really do focus on mass customization. So that is trying to get our message out to a lot of people, and at the same time, making each message unique. And one way to do that really is through the mobile phone and mobility. So the ability to create custom applications that we know each user and customize their experience the minute they come to the Rockets game is something we're really passionate about. So I know where you park, I know where you sit, I know what your favorite drinks are, I know who your favorite player is, I know who your favorite opponent is. All of that can help us from a business standpoint make your experience better and allow us to basically do a better job catering our product to your needs. And right now, and essentially a smartphone, so an iPhone, a Droid, a BlackBerry, all of those phones, our application should be able to work on it. And we're still in the early stages. It's a nascent opportunity for us. We have a corporate partner with T-Mobile, and a lot we do with them. So we're looking at what we can do with them to make it agnostic from a technology standpoint right now, and just different ways we can work with the league, who already has an iPhone app, to make a better experience for our users.
Thanks for stopping by and watching our sound bites. It was a great event on strategy today at TechExecs. We'd certainly like to see you at the next one. I think you'll find it's an interactive session, and it's going to be a lot of fun.